when I look at like all the material you use to like design the space,
Yeah.
honestly pushes the layman's understanding of like of fabric, right? Are these made from here or
Some of them are
imported from
like
West
the
Africa?
mud cloth is from here. These other ones are made in West Africa, but the patterns are similar to the designs here. Like we looked for the ones
Yeah.
that are similar to patterns you find here. There's bark cloth in different colors, and I don't know. Some people know this, but the white bark cloth represents the royal family of Uganda.
Is bark cloth like is it very specific to like Uganda?
Bark cloth, in fact, Uganda is one of the only countries in the world where bark cloth can still be found. Originally, it was in Hawaii and like Malaysia, parts of Southeast Asia, but now Motuba trees can only really be found in Uganda. So it's very much a Ugandan material. But it's been used since prehistory. It was like
Wherever history sets from.
literally the first time people decided that they were tired of wearing animal skins, they started using bark cloth. All the bamboo and materials were sourced locally, and the space doubles as an educational area. So they're doing future fashion classes and teaching people how to use textiles, pattern making, the whole shebang. Periodic table of materials from plant-based, animal, material, and synthetic. We hope this is like a palette for designers to use to make new things and innovate on old ones. The same way that people take chemists and engineers seriously, but they don't take artists seriously. Yet the same skills are applied in both disciplines. And they both create industries. Let's make a periodic table for materials, for artists to be able to say, I want to combine cotton and banana fiber. And make a new, more elastic material.
I would be a layman in this case. How would this work?
Literally, if you start over here at plant-based materials, one side is supposed to represent the finished product, and the other side, we're putting information on who's worked with it, what materials what it can be used for, and for instance, this is bark cloth that's been turned into paper. So like somebody who had information on it would just come, print that information out and stick it here. So it's an interactive installation. This one is a hybrid of banana fiber and cotton. 30% cotton, 70% banana fiber. So initially, this was supposed to be like a tool for instruction for designers. So we had these chairs put in so that a designer could be...
Look like yours.
Yeah. We had these chairs put in so that a designer could basically come in and experience a car environment, get inspired, touch and feel it, figure out where they could put textile fabrics, think about how they could upholster the chair, the steering wheel, and all that stuff without having to go to a workshop or a garage to get that kind of access.
That's awesome. So this is just like a model for guys to look at and think.
Yeah, it's a teaching tool. Yeah, and it just looks dope, and I just had to do it. Yeah, Green Africa is like pretty impressive. Your mic, yeah. So let me start over here with the stuff that will really blow your mind. So this is a bag made out of cassava starch. It's got a similar consistency to kavera, but it dissolves in hot water, leaving behind no waste. Over here is EnvoPat paper. So this is a solution for the monopolies happening in Uganda regarding sugarcane. Right now, Medvani and Kakira, they basically control the price. This is made from sugarcane waste, right? So after you squeeze the juice out of the sugarcane and use the sugar, you press this, run it through storage in sugarcane waste, and then turn it into rolls of paper that can be sliced and packaged in Uganda. Right now it's being made in India, but we're testing buoyancy in the market, and if we can find buyers, we're going to bring the technology to Uganda, give local sugarcane farmers the opportunity to sell their products to someone other than the sugar barons in the country. Break the monopoly. So this is biodegradable plastic. It's made from very much the same things every plastic is, but the formula has been changed up. So in 18 months, this is going to break down. People always say if you're going to take something out of the environment or out of the market, then you need to find a replacement. So this is the replacement for plastic. This is the solution for the plastic that we've already got in the landfills and in the soil. This company called Reform Africa, they pull the plastic straight out of the landfills, wash it, creating jobs for local people, melt it down and print it and press it onto large sheets and make bags out of it. Now they've already got contracts with the UN and they're supplying refugee camps and schools up country that can't afford bags. But this is literally turning trash into treasure. We're working with them as well to develop more products, and we have plans to export this product into Europe.
So you're representing a lot here.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are really repping hard for a cause right now. How has it been dealing with knowing that you're handling such a big bit of subject matter on behalf of so many people?
Yeah.
Also, let's walk and talk, man.
Yeah. Wow, that almost struck me dumb. Like, yeah, the weight of it is definitely there, but then I also feel like it's so needed and so what's the right word? It's overdue. Yeah. So I feel like us jumping in with both feet and just being here as often as possible, making sure we get contracts for people and create jobs is the best way to honor the people that have put their faith in us, and to just also honor the materials and the country we come from and make sure that it gets at least a moment to shine and gets the opportunity to be compared with the best products and the best designers in the world. Personally, I also feel like the pressure that we should feel is alleviated by the fact that we've put everything into it ourselves. We put our own money, we put our own time, blood, sweat, tears. If this doesn't work, it's not just going to affect the people that rely on us, it's our lives. Yeah. So we're going to make it work. Yeah, I mean, we've got you and we've wrapped you into doing this as well. So we're using our networks and everything. Yeah. Everybody we know is in some way involved in this. By the way, this is something that I think might actually catch on. It's this company called Our Roots, and they make things with loofah, bar cloth, and straws. And straws. So we're like, why don't you try and make a piece of soap that has the loofah inside of it? One of our big hopes is that the majority of the pieces that have been made for this exhibition will go into production, and the artists will be not only artists, but they'll start to make an influence on industries. So that, art and industry kind of combine rather than being very separate concepts. This is one of my favorite pieces, and it's very abstract, and I will switch over to you for it. This represents neo-colonialism. Yeah, this is one of our, this piece is, it's kind of everything that we've been talking about: value addition, respecting your materials, respecting your environment and where you come from, can all be summarized in this bale of cotton. It's 100% Ugandan cotton. It's the same quality of cotton that you would get in Egypt, that they weave into 1,000 thread cotton sheets and then sell at $5, $6, $7, $1,000 a set. But we sell this 185 kgs at 50,000 Uganda shillings, right? Yeah, 50,000. I mean, you can't even move this, and the shirt that I'm wearing costs more than this whole bale of cotton in this country. You can make 818 100% cotton t-shirts out of this. If you sell each of them at an unbranded wholesale price of about $15, the retail value would be 56 million Uganda shillings, or about $12,000 to $13,000. It costs $3.15 to make a 100% cotton t-shirt. We have the infrastructure in Uganda, we have fine spinners, we have Nitro. So if we subtract that, it's still $35 million shillings. That's close to $10,000. Now, the real kick is that we export 286,000 bales a year. And that's a bad year, that's a COVID year. We can do 300,000. We have the capacity as a country to do over 1 million.
At that price?
At that price. Now, if you turned all of those bales into t-shirts, or textiles, no, just t-shirts, right? Which is the cheapest value addition you can do. Every year, we've been making about $1.96 billion. That's how much value is leaving the country each year as we export our raw materials without adding value. That's how much we lose. By not encouraging people to design their own shirts, to make their own companies that export this at a finished product.
We have the means, we have the facilities, we have the minds.
Brains, we have the human resource. We're just being shackled. Yeah. And I mean, we can't blame colonialism anymore. We have choices.
Yeah.
We need to make the hard ones and let that money seep into our countries. That 1.9 could be shared amongst the 40 million people in the country and make a real difference.